my last braid.
Just getting the little circular shot of the braids here. That's pretty cool. I'm like working on my Lothlorien braids.
I mean, you are elvish.
True that.
Actually, you're a dwarf.
I am a dwarf.
Which this works for that as well.
It totally does. Okay, this is Mr. CK, and today we are chopping off all of my hair and shaving my head. Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You positive?
I'm positive. Okie dokie guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Christian Kennedy, but you can call me Mr. CK. So I want to talk today about losing my hair while on chemotherapy. I have MDS that is progressing towards leukemia, and hopefully we will stop it in its tracks with this aggressive chemo that I've, well, just started, but that I'm going to be on for about 8 days, and then I end up having the fallout from the chemo afterwards, and with that, the literal fallout is my hair falling out. I should, you know what, let's take my hair down. Let's take my hair down for this. Let's celebrate it. Celebrate my Goldilocks. And so I'm gonna be a very bald bitch very soon, because this is all gonna fall out. And there's nothing for it. Like, there's no point in trying to argue about it. Well, maybe it won't. I'm like, it's probably gonna. So there's like a 80% or more chance that it's gonna fall out. And here's the reasons why I'm gonna shave my head. Okay, so number one, most likely a lot of it, if not all of it, will fall out. And also, like, I've seen people try to keep their hair and like it gets all splotchy and weird, and like it's not cute. It looks bad. And I don't understand why. Like, I mean, I'm a vain person to a certain degree. Like, aren't we all? Like, we all like our bodies, and we're like, oh, I'm doing the best with it that I can, right? So I don't hate the way I look. That being said, though, as much as I love my hair, and I've always loved having like my long blonde hair, it doesn't service me right now. Right now I am on a path and transforming into whatever this next phase of my existence is. But right now, my mentality is all about, well, it's not about, you know, like frou-frou stuff. It's not about my hair. And I feel like that shaving my head is more of a choice. And right now, when so many choices are not left up to me, there's just a lot of things I kind of got to go with if I want to get through this. I feel like it gives me the choice rather than having it be something that's just done to me that I have to suffer through. That, you know, you don't want that trauma of like finding big chunks of hair all over your bed and on your pillow and stuff. And then in addition to that, hygienically, it sucks. Like, it gets all, like, one of the nurses was saying that like when people's hair falls out, like it gets kind of like wrapped around their lines. And so like, it's just bad. It's bad for hygiene. And furthermore, it's easier to clean. So like, if you do have to do essentially like a bowl bath, or when they give you like the towel, like the CHG disinfecting towels, if you have to just wipe down, it's a lot easier to just like wipe your head, call it a day. If you're in the shower even, everything's just faster. You don't have this stuff catching potential bacteria and oils. Like, I just, for so many reasons, I'm just gonna shave off all of my hair. And I wanted to talk about it a little bit before we did it, because the next footage that I put at the back half of this video is going to be me getting my head shaved. There's a little bit of sadness about it. I probably will cry while we're doing it. I'm gonna cry thinking about it. This is just a crying vlog. This is all my channel is now. It's just me crying about stuff. I'm trying to pull it back. But it's all very emotional. It's all very, change is not comfortable, and it shouldn't be. Nothing that's comfortable ever incites change, and I want to change. Most specifically, I want to change my really shitty blast cells and what my chromosomes are deciding to create. So yeah, I'm down for change, and I'm trying to see all of this, the chemo and everything, as what's saving my life rather than something I have to suffer through, you know? And it really is all just how you change your mentality, which is not always easy to do, but that's what I'm choosing to do. And yeah, and that's basically turning a frown upside down. So I think what I'm gonna do, because I want to give some people like some of the locks in my hair, I think I'm gonna do like little braids, and then we'll like chop those off first, and then we'll just buzz the rest on top. So I think that'll be cool. So that way I can give people little tokens of my hair. I don't know if that's weird. I was in a Renaissance group for a long time, and I like a lot of the sort of traditional like medieval things, and I really loved the part in Willow where Kaya gives Willow her braids, and it's just always stuck with me, and I think it's really cool. Hopefully none of the people that I give it to think it's weird, but yeah, I'm excited about that. So it's gonna be gone. No mas. I'm actually really nervous about seeing my real hair color, because this is my real hair color, like this mousy, stupid brown that, you know, every European girl has, and guy for that matter, probably. Yeah, this is my hair color, right? Except for with a lot more gray in it, I'm sure, by now. I haven't seen my real hair color in years. I don't let it grow that long. I'm like, nope, blah, 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 blonde hair, blonde it is. So, or the one time I did blue, which has actually trashed this whole lower half of my hair anyway, so it's kind of okay if I lose it. I also have a ton of wigs, which is exciting, because as a cosplayer, I have wig stuff. So if I ever get really self-conscious about it, or if I really, really want to wear something, then I can. I do have wigs. But that being said, like, meh. Like, why not? Like, I am at this phase of my life. I am going through cancer treatment, and I am trying to get rid of this stuff and heal. And what's so wrong with looking like that? What's so wrong with looking like that's what's going on with you? I feel like way too many people have this weird adherence to like normalcy. Like, oh my gosh, what if people knew I was going through something? Oh, I just don't know if I could handle that. I don't care. I do not give a shit. If you want to judge me in a negative way, that's your problem. And I think I'm actually gonna look cool bald. I think that if I kind of look at myself like this way, I'm like, as long as I don't have anything to, I actually wonder if my hair is kind of thinning out. I see it a little bit. See how you can kind of see my scalp? Just a tiny bit. My hair is really thick, so like I feel like it's, see what I mean? Like my hairline comes back so far right now, and I feel like it's already begun. And just a little bit. Again, it's subtle, but the chemo drug that I've been on can cause your hair to fall out. So usually it takes a few months, but I think it's already kind of working on me. And then with the aggressive chemo that I'm going to be on for the next 8 days, my hair's definitely going to shred. Like, it's just going to fall out. And I don't want that. And like I said, right now I have so few choices and things that I do want, that this was a moment that I wanted to take for myself. And it also puts me in a warrior mentality. That's something else I want to talk about, is it puts me in that like strong like an Amazon type of mentality. Like, I think of like G.I. Jane, I think of Nebula, I think of the Ancient One in the new Doctor Strange. I know, don't get shitty with me. I know it was weird, like cultural appropriation, all right? Just go with me on it, because I dig Tilda Swinton. But so yeah, like I feel like it's like Joan of Arc, right? Or like Legend of Billie Jean, if you know any of these references that I'm talking about. Think of Evie from V for Vendetta, when she gets her head shaved, and how pivotal those scenes are of sadness and intensity, even though they weren't technically like real, they were real to her. And how she found strength in all of that. And I'm hoping to do the same. Like I said, I'm putting myself in a warrior mentality where having long hair doesn't service me. I do have a bunch of awesome hats that I've accumulated, though. I think I'm gonna have to do like a hat tour or like a hat haul. I don't know if it's a haul, whatever. I'm gonna show you guys my hats, because I've got some really cool ones, very geeky, a lot of good geek references. But so stay tuned for the next segment, where you are going to watch me get my head shaved.
Yeah, we're good.
Sweet. First bit down. It's gonna be crazy.
Oh yeah, and it's gonna be so unflattering at first too. Before we actually shave the head,
gonna look all
it's gonna be
poofy weird.
hilarious. You're gonna have so many different angles.
Because they're not all the
No.
same size.
No, not at all.
That's fine. Whatever.
Not
It's all
at all.
coming off anyways, so. I haven't had my hair cut short since 6th grade. And I've certainly never been bald, except for like when I was a baby. So this is gonna be interesting.
Here's half of your hair.
That's insane! Ah!
The entire, this half of your hair is gone.
What? This is my hair. It's been nice knowing you. I've loved you a lot. Now you'll go to different homes.
Yes. And it'll grow back.
It will grow back. I'm interested to see, I've heard a lot of people say that, that like sometimes it grows back,
Curly.
yeah, like curly or wavy.
Different texture of
Yeah.
hair.
I've heard some people say like different colors straight up. Like, yeah, depending on what's going on with the minerals and stuff in your hair. With my luck though, I'm probably just gonna see like all the gray that I have. It's just gonna be like really obvious. Because I've been dyeing my hair blonde for a decade. And more? You think it's more?
I mean, well, yeah,
I want to touch it.
it's gone, dude.
Oh, that's so weird.
Doesn't it feel so good though?
It is. It's very cathartic.
Oh, totally. I always love it where it's like, oh, fuck. Everything that's there is now gone.
Yeah, this is years with the hair. But honestly, if you guys recall when I dyed my hair blue, like a lot of this hair is just garbage.
Oh, for sure. Okay. Last braid.
That's pretty.
Are you ready?
I am.
Okay, do you want to feel it before?
Sure. Okay, you've been good
Remember
hair.
the length?
Yep. You've been good hair, but we no longer need your service.
Okay.
Because it doesn't service me while I'm going through this at all.
Not at all.
Is it wacky? Is my hair all?
It's amazing. It's so amazing, Evan. Get back there.
What?
We'll trade spots.
Actually, if I had like mousse, this would kind of work.
Oh, it totally would.
Like if I almost did like a little bit of a
From the front, yeah. From the back, not so much.
That's the back looks like a
It's-
dumpster fire.
There was a ton of braids back there.
Yeah.
All right.
This feels really, really magical butterfly effects type of. Since everything right now for me is about rebirth and change and all that stuff, so
Totally.
it feels cool. And oh my god, I cannot express to you how nice the weight off of my head is.
I get it. Especially when you're stuck in bed, dude.
Yeah.
Absolutely the worst.
No, and like I was saying, like it squicks me out to see so many people like with the weird straggle hair. I liked your example of Gollum. The Gollum hair is not where it's fucking at, and so many people roll with that. I've seen it.
Yeah, well, it's
And-
because they don't want to let go.
Yeah.
I mean, the hard part is change is so hard for so many people. And when you go through something like this, you're trying to cling on to your life of how it was before. But
It's impossible.
the truth is you're never going to be the same person again.
No. I mean, you're still you.
Well,
but-
yeah, the core of you is there,
Yeah.
but everything else
Mm-hmm.
is different. The way that you interact with the world, the way that you take care of your body,
Mm-hmm.
the way that you psychologically are there for you and whatnot. Like it's a completely different experience.
Yeah. Well, and also I feel like some people, it's like they want to pretend they're not
Yep.
getting chemo or something, and it's like, no, dude, this is all gonna fall out anyways. Like that's what's up, and I'd rather do this with. I feel like this is more dignified.
Yeah.
You know, like doing it while it's your choice versus before it's done to you. Fuck that. Like, cannot express how much I would rather do this. Like clearly, like it makes it like a fun experience rather than just like, oh, sad face.
It's like when little
She's
kids cut
losing her
hair.
hair. Right?
Look, I'm cutting hair.
Oh my God, you're gonna love the way you're not gonna stop touching your head.
Oh, probably not.
I love it when I get like 8 lines or like my hair is super short or I'm like, oh, I love the way it feels.
I feel like, and Evan, you'll have to tell me because you've been bald for a while. That like you'll have to tell me if you had a similar thing. But I wonder if it's going to be like when I got my braces off, because when I got my braces off, I couldn't stop touching my teeth.
Oh yeah, you'll touch your head constantly.
Yeah.
The way the pillow feels against your head.
Oh,
is different.
totally different.
Like,
Yeah. That's crazy. It's so short. Oh, but it feels good. It feels really good.
I bet. Okay, we are about to be phase 3 of buzzer.
Okay.
All right. This is about to happen. Just keep your chin tucked.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. And you let me know the moment anything starts to pull.
Okay. No, it's pulling yet.
This is actually a really good.
Really good hair clipper.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I mean,
Well, you
the
got
one
a
that we
professional
have
one.
is from like Walmart. So what we'll do first is we'll just get like the main stuff gone,
Yeah.
and then we'll go through and make sure that everything is
Clean
even.
it up. Can I touch it?
Of course you can. It's just.
What?
How cool is that?
It feels so cool.
I know.
That's pretty awesome.
Doesn't look as good. It's really strange that it's
But
doing
if it's
that.
close up,
It's
probably
her
will be
hair is
fine.
so fucking thick.
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me. That's why I was trying to get as much off as I could before.
Yeah. It feels good too. It's like I'm getting a little miniature
Oh, totally.
scalp massage.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank God studios can afford
Yeah.
the $200, $300, $400, $500 pair of shears.
Absolutely. And they're only using it for that one shot, so they're like, if this gets destroyed, oh well.
Their hair and makeup department is like, cool,
Yep.
thanks.
Yeah, the most money they spent was having multiple angles. So you know they had at least like 5 cameras.
Of course they did.
Because if Demi Moore's chopping off her hair, they want to make sure they get that on all sides because they can't redo that shit.
Nope. Such thick hair.
There's just so much of it. This is like gonna put me to sleep.
God, it's like intense head hits.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing.
I'm starting to get tired anyway, but it's like really making me sleepy because it's lots of petting.
Well, and also you haven't been getting a whole lot of touch either.
Also true. I didn't think about that, but yeah.
That's a big part of it.
Yeah. I mean, Craig's been coming up and like playing with my feet and my legs and stuff, which is great. But
Really quick, before we go any further.
I can't thank you guys enough for doing this.
Oh my God,
Thank
it
you
is
so
our
much.
absolute honor and pleasure.
It makes me really happy.
We wouldn't miss it for the world.
Well, you're kind of the best.
You're kind of the best. That's why we're fucking here. We're the Christian Ghost Squad.
I love that.
Really.
That's the
You
one.
look so beautiful. Like, I cannot get over how absolutely stunning and gorgeous you look.
Really?
For real.
Do I need to be shorter?
Yes, close your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
There's just a couple of hairs that said, no, I don't want to go.
I feel like I'm holding like a weird goblin pose.
You kind of are.
It was just unruly and didn't want to get under the clippers.
That's because your hair leaves so many different directions.
True. Craig's gonna freak out. He loves my hair so much.
I know, he does.
I mean, he's supportive of it though.
Yes.
He's been really cool about it. But yeah, it'll make him sad because he loves my hair.
Perfect. I love that it gives me a countdown.
That's
Yeah,
really
that's
great.
awesome. My
Yeah.
phone does not do that.
Yeah, clearly mine just stops.
Yeah.
Mine just like, and you're done.
Yeah.